Hello, YouTube. We are back. And as you can see right here is a Captain Aero comics from August. And this is not my book. This is Mike Night Tiger's book. And this is my next project. And I'm happy I'm done with Chop's Captain Marvel Adventures. So that's good. And now we're going to start working on this book for Mike from Night Tiger Comics. And this is going to be the first upload, guys. And I'm thinking I would ask your suggestions, because what I want to do is I want to basically focus on this book from beginning to end. And I'm just trying to figure out the format of how I should do it, meaning with the thumbnails. I think of instead of doing a general thumbnail for each one, I'm going to do a different photo, and I'm going to basically entitle the series Captain Aero Conservation. So people will come to the channel a little bit more, because I had some comments where people say I use the same thumbnail, although I changed the writing. It may not draw people to take a look at the channel because they think it's the same upload. So if you understood what I said, good. If you didn't, I don't understand what I said. I'm only kidding. Okay, so what we have here is a publication that I never worked on before, meaning the actual publisher. And I'm looking at the book, and by looking at the book is falling apart. Now, what does that mean? It means that what we have here is a definite, extensive project. Thank you, Michael. But I have no problem. I knew it was going to be an extensive project, and I have no problem doing it. But as you can see, this book has a complete split down the middle. So every single page of this book is split. So what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to most likely leaf cast every single page. And it does feel pretty good, the paper, but it's flaking apart. It's in multiple pieces, and this is something that we're going to have to do a lot of work on. And this is going to be an extensive conservation project, which I am looking forward to. Now, here is the actual interior. As you can see, what wonderful art we have. And as you also can see, the book is completely split down the spine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the actual interior to the side, because what we're going to look at now is the actual cover. And I'm going to break this up, where this upload is just going to be an evaluation of what I feel the book needs. So let's be very delicate with the book, because as I said, this actual cover is falling apart if I look at it wrong. So here we go. Here are some more pieces that are just flaking off. And what I'm thinking that I'm going to have to do first is organize all these broken pieces, and we're going to connect them nicely onto the book with both leaf casting and, get ready everyone, Tengojo paper. So this is just a quick preview, and if Mike, when you watch this, let me know. I did not do this on my own. This is flaking pieces that were in the bag, and the book, like I am saying, is in pretty rough shape. But one thing I have to say is, in my opinion, this book's, the color is dynamite. The color is in great shape. So I really don't think I'm going to do much with this cover in relation to aqueous baths, or even for that matter, dry cleaning. So what I think I'm going to do first is I am going to put perhaps some humidity into this book just by laying it in the humidity chamber. And then after that, what I'll do is perhaps give it a slight aqueous bath with a mild detergent. Now I'm going to do a little something different because I'm not going to spray it. I'm actually going to just soak it gently between two pieces of Rame paper. And I think that will clean it up nice. Now, my goal for this book is a complete A game. I am changing a lot of my methods. I am using different materials, chemicals, and things of that nature. I want to make this book the best book that I ever conserve. That's my goal. And one thing that I did is I ordered from Talus. Now, Talus is a document conservation company located in Brooklyn, New York. And what this is a chart of all different types of Remays that they sell, and actually Hollytex. Hollytex is a form of Rame that you can use to soak documents, you can use to do leaf casting. But my friend now, Kenny Sanderson, and I speak on occasion, and we're friends, and he gives me some tips. And one of the tips was for me to look at a thinner or a more dense Rame, and I found the Hollytex is the way to go. So I am going to get Hollytex, and I think I'm going to get this one right here, which is the middle one. And what this is, it's a more dense form of Rame to an extent, but the important thing that this will do is it will actually make my leaf casting smoother. And by making it smoother, when it dries, it will be in a lot better shape versus prior leaf castings that I did. Because when I did prior leaf casting, there was times where the texture of the rougher Rame would imprint onto the actual casting. So we're gonna step it up. I'm gonna spend some dough for Mike, and I'm gonna order a tighter Rame so my castings will be a lot smoother. So that's one of my ups in the games to make this book a lot better. Another thing that I bought is this chemical right here, chloramine T, which is a compound that is used for cleaning covers or other paper artifacts. Now, I used to use a whole host of different things. I used to use calcium hydroxide. I used to use a bleach water mixture. But this is what professionals who are in the industry, thanks to Kenny Sanderson, use. And he told me this. And this is what I'm going to try perhaps on this book. I don't know if I'm going to do it though, because I think my basic cleaning with palm olive will do justice on this. And I just want to actually give it a nice cleaning first, and then we're going to see how eventually it will turn out, because I don't want to lose the beautiful color that is on this book and basically make it where there is slight color loss. So this is the overall of the book, overall task of what I'm going to do. I want to say thank you, Mike, for giving me such a wonderful project. This is going to be definitely a hard endeavor to do, but I will do it. And I may do what I did on Roger's witchcraft book, because after I give it the aqueous bath, if this is in bad shape, we may have to do a Tengojo wrap on the whole back. Mike says for me to do whatever I need to do to make this book a book that can be read. So just an overall, I'm sure I babbled a lot. I'm trying to keep them a little bit shorter, my uploads, but hey, when you do the work, you have to explain it. So I hope you appreciated the upload. Comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel this is going to be a good project. And thanks for stopping by. So stay tuned.